Hi guys, it's week 13 of the Premier League and the punditry team are back. We're going to give you all 10 score predictions for the weekend's games, and we're going to start with Macca with Arsenal versus Newcastle.
Arsenal, Newcastle. Obviously Arsenal coming off a thumping defeat to Liverpool yet again. Well, Newcastle, first game under Eddie Howe. Entertaining 3-3 draw at home to Brentford. I'm seeing a few more traits with Arsenal over the years. Is they'll go on a good little run, lose the first game, then they'll go on a bad run. So I'm going to go for Arsenal 1, Newcastle 1. I think Eddie Howe being done at the touchline for the first game. I think he'll get the boys motivated for Newcastle. I do think Arsenal will take advantage of the possession, dominating possession stats, but I'm still going to go for Newcastle to nick a draw. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 1.
Hi guys, my game this week is Crystal Palace v Aston Villa. You know, they're both two decent sides and they're looking for a top 10 finish this season. Palace are doing really well under Vieira. They don't lose many games, and obviously Villa haven't had much luck with Dean Smith, but now with Stevie G in charge, you know, they've won their first game with him and they're going to want to continue that with their new confidence. But saying that, I think this game is going to be a draw. I'm going 1-1.
So Liverpool, Southampton, not going to waste too much time explaining this one because I think we can all quite comfortably predict who's going to be the winner here. I think Liverpool will continue to run a form, seem to have turned it around now with that thrashing of Arsenal, and I think they'll be too strong for Southampton, who are no mugs, but I think just on the day they're not going to be good enough. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool, Mane and Salah scoring in each half.
Hi, I've got Norwich Wolves this week. Could be a tight one this. Norwich obviously got off to a good start with the new manager Dean Smith. I think he actually did quite well there, to be fair. Decent manager, done all right at Villa. Maybe a bit harsh getting sacked, but I suppose once they lost Grealish, they're always going to struggle. Wolves seem to have picked up some good form. So they got a new man in since the start of the season. They started off a bit ropey, but they seem to sort themselves out. Had a good win against West Ham, who were on fire last few games, all competitions. So this has got the makings, I think, of a decent game. Though Wolves don't score too many, they find a way to win. I think Norwich under Smith will start scoring a few more goals. I think it'll get them playing and scoring a bit better. They also need to tighten up at the back. I think it'll be 1 or 2 goals in this, maybe 3, I don't know, but I think just because Norwich are at home and they've got a new manager in, I'm going to go for Norwich to nick this one. Norwich City 2, Wolves 1.
Week 13 Premier League predictions. Brighton versus Leeds. That's the game I have been given. I think Brighton true colours are now starting to show. They're going to be on a poor run, poor form, and I think Leeds will capitalise on this. Brighton started off amazing in the season. They were in the Champions League spots, but however, the downfall is now begun. So for this reason, I can see Leeds with their attacking style of play and management. I can see Leeds taking the win here, 2-1.
Okay, this week I've got Brentford versus Everton. Brentford 3-3 draw to Newcastle last time out. Snapped their losing run, so that'd be good. A bit of confidence scoring 3 goals, especially Tony getting on the score sheet first time in a few games. Facing Everton side who were in poor form recently, lost last time out to City, didn't play very well. And the fact is Everton didn't look good in pre-season in my view with the signings, and after a decent start they're now struggling, and I really think this is an opportunity for Brentford to get 3 points. But Everton is still a good side. I think they'll still probably expect to get something out of this game, and they'll probably play on the front foot. I think Brentford will give Everton a lot of respect and probably play the normal system, maybe defensive midfielder and Frank instead of playing Goodos or Baptiste. Yeah, but I think Brentford have definitely got an opportunity to get some goals here. I'm not going to go for a win. I think this has got a draw written all over it, and I think it's got a couple of goals in it. I think this is going to be Everton 1, Brentford 1, Tony and Richarlison for each side. 1-1.
Burnley versus Spurs. It's time to show a little bit of imagination, you know. Spurs, they're Spurs, they're Tottenham. They're going to be up and down all season. Plus, Burnley are on a decent side at the moment. Decent form. They won against us, sadly, and they drew against Chelsea. And they are an average side. So you know what? I'm gonna go for a bit of a surprise. A Burnley win at home, 2-1.
So my game this weekend is Leicester versus Watford. Watford coming off a fantastic result against Man United the weekend. Leicester, you know, everyone knows what Leicester's about now. They're a solid unit, good all round. This game has potential of being quite the tight game between these two, especially where they're going at the minute. For that reason, I'm going to go 1-1 draw.
Manchester City versus West Ham, Sunday at 2 o'clock. I think Manchester City will continue on their merry way. Seemed a routine win last weekend against Everton, 3-0 home win. West Ham maybe surprisingly lost at Wolves 1-0. West Ham are top four and they will be top four still, regardless of the result this weekend. So they will be looking to consolidate their position in the top four. But I can't see Man City losing this one. They are too strong. They're a good side. Champions League week this week. They're home to Juventus on the Tuesday evening. If they've got a fully fit team, they could win on Sunday 3-0.
Chelsea versus Man United. United have had a very interesting week. They finally sacked Ole. It's about time. Surprised it took this long, really. But I think that shows a bit of United's lack of ambition. It looks like Carrick's taken over for the next game. Possibly the rest of the season, going by their track record. I think Carrick's been part of the problem as well, but he's going to get his chance and we'll see what happens. But they are coming up against the might of Chelsea, who in my opinion have been the best team in the league this season. Obviously if you look at the table, that also proves me right. Chelsea at home, I think it's just going to be too much. I think it could be quite a one-sided game, quite a large scoreline. But there might be a little bit of a bounce from getting rid of Ole from United. Go quite conservative here and 2-0 Chelsea.